Church, here are this week's video announcements.
Hello, I'm here enjoying myself at the Family, Fun, and Fellowship here at Destiny Christian Fellowship. Please view the screen for this week's announcements.
Thank you to each person who had a part in making last Sunday's Food, Fun, and Fellowship event a success. Thank you to those who handled the food preparation, the grillers, setup, cleanup, donated side dishes, and desserts, and to DJ Remy. This day would not have been a success without each of you.
Attention all men, due to the Good to Great conference next Saturday, the next MOD will take place on September 14th. We will see you there.
Join us for the second Good to Great seminar hosted by Dr. Alan Waller and First Lady Dr. Ellen Jo Waller of Enon Tabernacle Baptist Church in Philadelphia on Saturday, August 24th from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, and the Baptist Sunday on August 25th at 10 a.m. See you there.
Next, our Young Adult Ministry is having another social event. This month, we'll have a game night in the Kingdom Life Center on Saturday, August 24th at 5 p.m. To RSVP, download the Band app using the QR code on the screen to join our virtual community. For further information, you can email us at next@destinybayarea.org. We hope to see you there.
Meet Dr. Wanza for Zumba next Sunday, the 25th at noon. Zumba is for beginners and advanced. So bring your water bottle and a towel, and let's get moving.
What's going on, DCF family? Listen, we're getting ready to start our new school year for D21, which is our student ministry for grades 6 through 12. Now, listen, if you are interested in serving in D21 and specifically this age demographic, I want you to reach out to us. Email us at d21@destinybayarea.org, and I'd love to have a conversation with you, with me and my team, and talk to you about serving in this age group. Now, you know who you are. Don't be sitting down and you know that you have a gift and you know that you feel connected to serving in this ministry. No more sitting down. Come on and holler at us, all right? D21@destinybayarea.org. We would love to talk with you about serving in the D21 ministry. God bless.
And those were this week's announcements. See you next week.
Much for that video team. So let me just add my voice to what was already said. Thank you to all of you who made last week's Food Fun Fellowship a successful day. And I appreciate all of the volunteers who made that happen. We now know if we ever have to, we can do that right here on our own area of this campus. Now, next year, we hope to do an outside church-wide picnic. That was the plan this year. We just couldn't find the location in time. So those of you who are interested, start working now. Find places that would be reasonable to rent. We're not paying tens of thousands of dollars to go somewhere because we need to utilize God's resources a little better than that. But if you can find a place that's reasonable to rent, and has the place for us to do outside events and games as well as the indoor kinds of things that we did here, then by all means, help us find it, and let's see if we can book a good place to have an outdoor picnic sometime next year, the Lord willing. However, if we don't, we now know we can just have fun right here. We had a really good time last week, and we appreciate all of you who made that happen. Now, we are up on this coming weekend, which I'm calling Good to Great Seminar number 2, this coming Saturday. Last year in August, we did it with Pastor John Jenkins and his wife Trina, and they shared with us how to take your personal life, your marriage, you who are single, your vocational life, your personal life, all of that, and how we can collectively take our witness as a church to the next level. And Pastor Jenkins pastors a mega church in Upper Marlboro, Maryland, and they led us in a really good, fun time last week. Well, this week, I'm having Dr. Alan Waller and his wife, Dr. Ellen Jo, do the same thing for us. He pastors the largest church in Philadelphia. When I left Philly in '89, there was no significant mega church among black people. And he came and in 94, so I was 5 years here. And I started hearing, after a little while, I started hearing this name Waller. And Waller, every time I'd go to Philly, Waller. I said, what is a Waller? But then he came out here to preach as a revivalist. And I said, oh, that's that guy they keep talking about. Let me go check him out. And when I went, I said, oh, that's what it is. Because he tore that church up. And so I met him that day. We've been friends ever since. And I told him, listen, would you come? We're not a mega church, but we're a loving church, healthy church, and we want to learn from the best. Would you come a second time? He came to preach for us 2 years ago. He said, I'd be glad to come. I said, would you bring your wife so we can talk to both of y'all about how, when you find people who have gone from good to great, you need to get close to them and learn some things from them. And so they're both coming. And this Saturday from 10 to 12, would you please join me right here in the sanctuary with the Wallers? MOD is actually, they committed, because this Saturday would be MOD Saturday. I asked them in our last meeting, brothers, I need y'all. We've been meeting on Zoom for years now. We have great, rich fellowship, but I need y'all to come in person. And instead of doing MOD fourth Saturday like we usually do, let's do MOD in person with the Wallers. They agreed to come, so the men are going to be here. Sisters, y'all didn't get to meet at all in August. The first Saturday in August was postponed. We had a number of things going on. I think my wife and I were out of the country too. So y'all haven't met yet. Y'all come too and do WOD here. And let's get everybody else who doesn't normally come to any of our meetings. If you want to take any area of your life from good to great, join us this Saturday from 10 to 12. Then next Sunday, all y'all who got Pentecostal friends, Baptist friends, loud church friends, bring them with you to church, because that's what we're doing next week. My organist couldn't be here today. He's the organist at Acts Full Gospel Church of God in Christ. And most of the time he gives us the first part of our service in praise and worship. Then he shoots to Acts. He couldn't be here at all, but he's already said, Pastor, I'll be with you all. I said, I need you all day, because when he tunes up, I need somebody who can go with him. And so y'all know what I'm talking about, who've been in Black Pentecostal church. The organ got to preach at the end, so so that's what we're going to do this coming Sunday. So y'all who say, Pastor, I like Pastor Paul, but he's a little on the dry side. Y'all need to come this Sunday. Ain't going to be nothing dry going on up in here. All right, we're going to have just straight fun. We're going to get the word. And I got a Church of God in Christ worship leader who is coming. And Sister Marquita is an evangelist in the Church of God in Christ and a powerful worship leader. In fact, I wanted Judith McAllister to come. And when we contacted her, she said, I would love to come, but I'm going to be in another state next week. She said, tell you what, Marquita will take care of it for you. And we booked Marquita, and she's from West Angeles down in LA. And so we're gonna get down next Sunday. So I need y'all here Saturday from 10 to 12. And Sunday, come on time, because you need to be here as we get it kicked off. All right? So saints, and bring all your Pentecostal and Baptist friends. Tell them to pay their tithes at their church, but come here for church. All right? Send your tithes where you normally go, Greater Ebenezer and all that. But come on. Come on and be with us this one Sunday. We're going to have us just a flat out good time. By the way, Saturday, our faithful team of Destiny Cafe, but those are some of the most faithful people I have ever met. They really are. They're just, they work that like it's a paid job. These folk work that cafe. And so they're going to open up Saturday, and it's going to be free before and after the 10 to 12 seminar, and they will serve you. Now what we had to do is we can't do the specialty drinks. I heard that a lot of y'all love specialty drinks when you go to the cafe. Saturday, no specialty. You can get like regular coffee. And regular tea, regular stuff. I hear y'all get these lattes with the touch of this and the splash of that. We ain't got time for all that. All right? None of that Saturday. Don't come mad. I thought I was going to get my specialty. No, not Saturday. Sunday you can get your specialty because you're going to pay for it Sunday. Sunday is regular pricing. But in order to benefit you coming, I said we're going to do the cafe for free Saturday, but it'll be straight cafe, none of the specialties, all right? But come and be with us 10 to 12 Saturday, and then Sunday morning for worship. Please come on time because you'll miss. Marquita will start, and she'll have 25 to 30 minutes of praise and worship. And then I'll do the necessary things. Then I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Waller, and he is going to preach a revival message, and we're just going to be wonderfully blessed next Sunday. All right. Now let me look a couple of weeks out from there. Just quick mention. Many of us know Reverend Norris Shepherd. He was a member here, and he and his wife Esther are faithful people. We love them to death for the years they were with us. And he has accepted the call to pastor his dad. His dad died a couple of years ago, and he now is becoming the pastor of his dad's church. And so he is being installed Saturday, August 31st. So that's Saturday after next. Norris is being installed. And he's, for all practical purposes, he's one of us. And so if y'all can join me there, it's an 11 a.m. event Saturday. You see it right there on the screen. And we're going to go and make his heart glad as he accepts this call and is installed as the pastor of that church. All right. So we'll remind you of it again next Sunday. Finally, this is a heads up even beyond that. Saturday, September 7th, which is the next WOD Saturday. Y'all are going to have your normal Zoom WOD from 10 to 11, 11:30ish, however long y'all go. And then from 1 to 3, WOD is sponsoring what they call a paint party over here in the Kingdom Life Center. I said, when I got they said, Pastor, can we have a paint party? I said, okay, fine. What is a paint party? I had no idea. So they're telling me about it. There it is on the screen. And they say, oh, they are the most fun. So sisters, you'll have the chance to come and do that that Saturday after your regular Zoom WOD. So we'll tell you more about that next week as well. Let me make sure I covered everything I'm supposed to cover. I think I did.